Welcome back to Kicking Ass with Tanner Stone. Today it's Monday. We got Motivational Mike in the house.
Yo, thanks for having me.
No problem. Just me and him. And before we get started, I wanted to share a quote by Dr. Seuss. Be who you are and say what you feel because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. Dude, that quote, when I read it, I was like, wow. I mean, to
hmm
me, it I feel like it's just the people you care about, those are the only opinions that you should really care about. And the people who aren't really you're not really close with and you don't care about their opinions, like who cares what they think,
Right, I've heard
right?
that quote before.
You
I
have?
totally, I have, yeah, I have. I
Damn.
like, I like
Beat
that
me to it.
quote because it's just like, I mean, like your real friends know like the real you, and they see how
Hmm.
far you've come. It's like random strangers, they don't know like what you've been through. So like, it doesn't give them like validation to like judge you for it. So,
You want to hear something funny? So
hmm
yesterday I did a modeling thing for this suit brand, and I did the modeling thing, and then I wore a suit and stuff, and then I posted a quote on my story. I posted "Let whoever think whatever," and then my dad sends me this reel. I'll post it on the screen. He sends me this. Look at it. It says, "Dudes take pictures in a suit and start posting quotes about success. Just go to court, bro."
he knows you too well.
Yeah. So he fucked with me about that one.
That's funny.
But how's the challenge been going?
Challenge has been it's been going well. The first 4 days, I think, were just like the hardest, like getting through the shin splints and stuff. The second day, I
Yeah.
rolled a five. I think the past three have just been running by myself, which is fine. But I mean, it's been challenging, but I've gotten through it every single day. So
Would
proud
you
of
say
that.
it's the hardest thing you've ever done?
Yeah, so far I just keep wanting to rest, but I got to keep
Mhm.
going. I'm not
I
giving
get
up.
that.
So yeah, it's got to be hard.
Before we got on the podcast, I was talking with my mom and she asked how your runs are doing and everything. And she said it's
Mhm.
crazy that the reason he's doing this is because he wants to find the hardest thing he's ever done. And when I tell you, but my hardest thing I've ever done was in Thailand stuff, you think in the moment that's the hardest thing you've ever done, but there's so much in the future that you're going to be doing that's going to be so
Mhm.
hard. Like in the moment you're like this is so hard, or you could be going through a tough time and it's such a sad time, but down the road you're going to hit some more barriers and go through more tough times and you'll overcome them.
You're right. This is like intentional. I think if you mean hard times, like I guess you mean like a breakup or something even then, but like this is something like I want to like me like push myself for instead of like an accident or something happening in the future. It's like something I can control.
It doesn't just have to be a breakup. It could be like a
Yeah,
loss or anything
right.
like that.
But this is like something I want to be in like control of rather than like something happened to me.
Are you doing it because nothing challenging happened to you? So you want to go attack it instead?
I mean, I've gone through challenges, but this is like something that's just required like the most, I guess, willpower to just keep going. And it's like I've never really done something for like 30 days straight besides like sleep, eat, and like drink water. So like this is something that I'll
Yeah.
probably never forget.
It's going to be a
hmm
big stepping stone. You're going to
Yeah,
grow from it. And I bet a year ago today, where did you think that you would be right now?
that's a good question. Probably still at UCF. I guess just
Hmm.
like working and I don't know. Probably wouldn't have started this. I would have never expected, I guess, to start this back then.
Yeah.
This channel or like the motivational mic page. All right, what about you, Tanner?
Um, I would say a year ago today, I looked at myself. I had a girlfriend at the time. I was going through a lot of struggles. Like we were going through some toxic stuff, a little bit of fights, but like I said before, you never know how hard things are going to get until you get there. Like in the moment, you think you're going through hell, you're going through a tough time, but there's always other stuff that gets you. But right now, or back then, I would have thought that I knew I manifested the modeling thing. I manifested that I want to get bigger in modeling, and my dream is to stay close to my family and friends, have fame, and make money. That's the thing I really want to do. And I wanted to build the podcast. So I guess a year ago today, I saw. I'm not really surprised on where I am, I would say. But if you asked me 2 years ago today,
Yeah.
I'd I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, what is my
Mm.
life? I got skinnier. I have new friends. I matured. I went to Thailand. It's just nonstop.
You definitely changed for the better from like my perspective. I
Hmm.
see like you've grown so much and you've been taking like really good care of like yourself and like your mind and all of that.
Thank you. And I really enjoyed that. Now I'm closer with you and my friend group now.
Hmm.
And while I kind of drifted away from my old friend group because I think I broke that barrier with them. I not we weren't surface level anymore. We all had a deeper connection with each other.
Hmm.
And I kind of got disappointed because when they're all around each other, I don't like who I am with them when we're all together.
Hmm.
And I feel like that's the most important thing. You should like who you are when you're with your friends, if you're with your girlfriend, your family, because that just shows the type of relationship you have with them.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. So like you're saying they weren't like the best influence for you.
I would say, and then I met you guys,
Hmm.
and through this past year, I feel like we're literally coming to the anniversary of our friend
I
group.
know.
But I've I like who I am around you guys. There's some times where I'm like, come on, you guys are being a little mature. But as I'm getting closer and closer with you guys, I like you. We had a really deep conversation. We're on the podcast, so I won't say what it was about.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
I I feel like with people, when you get to a deep level with them, it could be your friends, your girlfriend, like I said before, you either like them more or you get disappointed on how they show themselves and how they make you feel.
Right. I totally agree with that. I mean, I trust if I get deep with you, I mean, I trust you like a lot. So I don't think I could really be disappointed because I'm going to you in the first place, and just whatever, like you said, I can't really be disappointed in that because I chose to go to you. So
Anything else?
no, I mean, no, that was just like a good moment. Um, yeah, I mean, it's good to have times like that. It's just like to get deep with people and just like if you haven't like told someone it's been like bothering you, it's good to like say something to someone, like talk about it.
Another thing is with people, you kind of I feel like everybody has a secret side. Everybody has a side that they don't show anybody until the other person really pushes their buttons or digs deep and gets that side of them out, if that makes any
Hmm.
sense. Like, for example, I stopped being close with my friends. My girlfriend and I broke up. And after everything, you kind of see who the person really is. Like, my old friends I used to be friends with, they hurt me. They showed me their true colors when we stopped being friends with each other. And it just, what were you going to say?
I was gonna ask, like, did they check up on you,
No,
like
no,
after?
we don't talk at all. None of us.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So, have you ever had like any examples of seeing someone's true colors?
Um, kind of. Uh, I won't say who, but like, yeah, just not the same person that I met. I guess just like changing for the worse, like and like from my experience. But I mean, I've been with the same friend group. Like majority of the people have like been the same,
Hmm.
but it's like one hasn't. So that's just been my experience.
Can you be yourself around the people you're with right now?
Um, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't, yeah. For the most part, yeah. I mean, I still gotta go to this person, but like, yeah, for the most part, I can.
I
And I
see.
feel like that's super important. Like when you're around friends that means so much to you, you should not be able to like, I guess, walk on eggshells, like with who you are, and just like be super like expressive with like your thoughts and stuff.
I feel like it's really hard restarting. Like when I came to Tampa, this semester I told myself, I said, I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to go back and forth to Boca and Tampa like I did
Hmm.
last semester and stay in my comfort zone. I feel like this semester I kind of went out of my comfort zone, and so did you with this challenge,
Yes.
and you're working a lot of jobs, doing a lot of shit. Like you're hard to get a hold of now, Mikey.
I know. Yeah. No, I'll always make time for this podcast.
I know. I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, of course.
He's gonna be the official co-host soon. He's getting the gear when I get back in town.
I'd appreciate that. Yeah. But I'm
But
proud of you, man. Starting the your friend group, and that's great.
thank you.
That's super
You
amazing.
know, when I first came to Tampa, I tried starting this. So funny story. I was in the I was in a hotel room with my mom, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to be the shit at this school. I'm gonna try to start a group chat, start everything before everybody makes friends. So I posted on the U Tampa 2028 story. I said, hey, I'm gonna start a group chat. Swipe up if you want me to add you. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, nobody's swiping up. What the fuck? And then this one girl texts me like 2 or 3 hours later. She goes, you didn't add anybody to the group chat. I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, you have to look at the stories comments. And I looked at the stories comments, just like
Oh,
hundreds of people, and I'm like,
no
oh
way.
fuck. So I totally screwed that up. And
Oh
I
shit.
ended up making the group chat, but then someone said there already is one. So then I got added to it and it was just like really
Um,
bad.
and it's just like a whole bunch of people.
It was just chaos. So I ended up leaving
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah. That's good that
I
you tried.
Yeah, I tried. That was
Uh,
in the first semester, but the second semester I took Cam's advice. In my podcast with Cam, he said just find something that you love, find a hobby you like and just connect with people on that, and then through that hobby you just make real friends. Like he did in FAU through basketball, he met all of us and now we're all real friends.
I mean, it's great. Like people come together for common interests, and
Mhm.
you don't really like know how much you have in common with someone. It's like you really get to know them, and it's like you guys click. It's great.
I have a question like yeah, I mean it kind of has to do with it. So I mean, not really. It's a whole different topic. So, do you know what the invisible string theory is?
Yeah. So like two people are connected to each other,
Yeah,
but they don't really know it yet, right?
exactly.
Or yeah.
Do you believe in that?
Oh, I want to,
Yeah.
because I want someone. Yeah. So I mean, I wanted like a soulmate, right? So like, I feel like no, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and like every decision I make will like lead me to them, and every decision they make will lead them to me. So I think, I mean, you can
Wow.
call it that, I guess, soulmate. So I do want to believe in that. Honestly, I like that theory.
You said it really well.
Thank you.
Because I feel like every single thing we do leads to something. Like when I went on that Miami trip for the modeling, I didn't get in any agencies, nothing like that. But now I have this opportunity to go to New York this summer and
Yeah.
visit agencies. And I wouldn't be able to do that if I got an agency in Miami with this agency I'm with right now. A lot of stuff. But long story short, I everything happened for a reason and now things are gonna be better than they would have been before. But in the moment I was upset. But I just believe everything works out.
All right. Congrats, bro. Proud of you. This guy's a
Thank you.
billboard, by the way. He's on
I
a billboard.
I actually got to go visit that soon.
Yeah,
But
that's awesome.
the reason I asked the invisible string theory, I mean
Mm,
I just started thinking about it because you said that people you get connected by the hobbies that they do. So then I was like, what
mm.
if Michael's just running for 30 days doing his miles, and then this one girl's doing the exact same thing?
Oh,
Like, how cool would that
I
be?
know we meet at like the run club or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She goes, I've been
that
following you, Motivational Mike.
oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, hopefully that happens.
Name's like Motivational Melissa or something.
Yeah, I hope you speak that into existence and it comes true. But
Do you believe in manifestation?
yeah, I do. I've tried it. Like I've wrote something down and like happened. So that was pretty cool.
Really?
I don't do it as much, but yeah, I've done it before.
What's an example? What do you write down and what happened?
Um, I was gonna get this girl's number and it happened.
Oh, really? How long
Yeah.
ago?
Oh, this was senior year, so like 2 years ago.
Oh shit, that was Prime Mike or what?
I like really liked her, so I was like, man, I got to use the powers of manifestation so this
Hmm.
can really happen, and it
I
worked.
love
But
that, man.
yeah,
I recently wrote down on I opened a Google Docs and wrote down 2025 and I said things like goals that I want to happen by the end of the year. You want to hear them?
yes,
This is like kind of my manifestation. Tanner's achievement goals. 2025. Become a fashion model in New York, stay lean and cut, travel outside the United States for modeling, become a full-time model. This is like my year of modeling. Take Gary out to dinner as a thank you. That's the person who's hooking me up with everything. Pass all my classes. Get the procedure done.
oh yeah, the infamous procedure. Yeah,
Yeah. Reach 400 subscribers on the podcast. Start to build my brand and post content. And then move to a new place. Build a larger following on social media. Make consistent income. That's my goals for this year.
dude, you're doing really well on those, especially like the
Thank you.
podcast is growing and all that stuff.
What are your goals?
Um,
We'll talk about me after.
has been good. I mean, again, I want to do like a book a month.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to do that. I have to catch up on that and stuff. I haven't been making it to the gym as much, but I do like push ups and like pull ups.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to like grow the page a lot more. So I mean, it's good that I'm being consistent right now. So just like a lot of stuff to work on still.
When's the Instagram coming? When are you gonna start an Instagram?
That's a good question. I guess just whenever I have free time, but hopefully before the end of the challenge. But I would still have to like take the videos from TikTok and upload them on Instagram.
And then YouTube Shorts are coming too.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's all coming.
Yes, it's all coming this year. Do you want to be like a full-time model or do you want to like do 50-50 with like
No, I want to be full time.
full-time? Oh, okay,
That's my
nice.
goal right now. And then I want to like I wanted to build my brand and build and learn about who I am, travel through modeling, and then after that, once I build connections through the industry, build my social media more, then I would get into doing what I really want to do, doing my entrepreneurship stuff and building the podcast. So that's my plan right now. But I feel like everybody should just have something that they're working towards. It could be
Yes.
anything.
It's super important. Yes. Otherwise you'll stay the same. It's not good.
There's a quote with that.
Uh
What was it? Nothing.
nothing changes, nothing changes. Yeah. I love that
Uh,
quote. I love that quote. I mean, it's true because if you stay the same, you'll never reach your full potential. And we all have so much promise and potential, and you have to just like live outside your comfort zone to reach that.
through exactly what you just said. You remember that David Goggins video where he said he had a dream that he went to heaven, and the guy told
Oh
him,
yes, I
you
love
could
that.
probably explain it better than me.
Okay, all right. So pretty much Goggins. So he has a dream, right? And he goes to heaven, and he's standing before God, and God said he shows him like I guess an image or like a picture board of like who he could have been, and he could have like been Navy SEAL, this like paratrooper, ultra like marathon runner, and like meanwhile he was like still in his fat stage, like spraying for cockroaches. Um, so it's just like goes to show you like how much like potential this guy had, and if he didn't take it seriously and he just lived his life like being like this fat like loser, he would have never like known that other Goggins right there. So it's just amazing.
That is crazy. I don't know. I saw that video and it just felt so real to me. I also saw this other video. I want to put it on the screen, but it's really long, so I'll think about it. It's about this guy. I'll share the dude's name in the video. His TikTok. Let me find it really quick. But this is a great video. So I just found him. His name is Bob Proctor, and in this video, I'll share the his name Bob Proctor. You can look him up. And in this video, he has what's the thing where it's like the time thing. You could turn it.
Like,
What's it
oh,
called?
hourglass.
Is that what it is? It has like
Yeah, with the sand, right?
yeah. It's called hourglass.
Yes.
You're right. All right. I had no clue. So he has an hourglass and he has the bottom and the top. And the top, he says, this is your future. This is everything, all this sand, this is everything that you have that you don't know that is existing yet. And he goes, this is the past. He goes, everything on the bottom already happened. And this is the middle. This is the time passing through. And he goes, this is where you are right now. And he goes, a lot of people get stuck in the past. Their minds are right here in the past, or they're future tripping about the future. They don't even know what's going to happen yet. He goes, try to stay right in the present. Try to live every single day like it could be your last. Live every day the best you can, and don't get stuck in the past. It happened already. It's already gone. He said, just try to stay in the moment. So I watched that video. I was like, holy shit, because he related it to, he had an example of he had two friends. He had a younger friend who thought that he had his whole life ahead of him. He was 30. He ended up dying. Then he had his grandpa, who's 60 or 70 years old. He kept saying, oh, I'm going to die soon. I'm going to die soon. He ended up living till he was 90.
Wow.
So it's just showing you can't put yourself in the mindset of your future, your past. You just have to live in the present.
That's amazing, bro.
So
I love that.
I love that video.
Because, yeah, I mean, there's just so many good memories, like in the past, and just the future's uncertain. I mean, for the most part. So people just cling to those good memories and they try to live in the past because it's so good to them. But it's important to just move forward and just focus on the present. Because, I mean, there's so much life and future ahead of us for everyone. And it just can always get better. So don't be afraid to just keep moving forward.
I have a really deep question.
All right, let's go.
Do you ever get stuck on the old version of people? Like someone who they used to be, you still have that person in your mind, and that's the only reason why you're holding on to them?
Um, Not really,
No.
because I feel like I don't know if they change for the worse, then I wouldn't really keep them around.
Really?
For the most part, yeah. But I mean, if they're really changing for the better and they're making actionable steps to really like turn their life around or just to make big improvements, then of course I'm gonna be there for them. And I mean, and I'll remember where they came from.
But let's say I totally changed. Let's say I'm a total different person. I might be like a douchebag now, or I might be just a person you don't really recognize anymore. And you still see me as the person I am right now. Have you ever had that with anybody?
Um,
I don't know if it makes sense.
no, that does make sense. I mean, I would go to like tell you just like, hey man, I've just been noticing some changes, just like in your behavior over time, and it kind of concerns me because I don't think like you're on the best trajectory right now, and you're just like totally different. I would just go to that person, but I know what you mean.
Another deep thing is that I had a dream about someone like a week ago. I'll tell you who after the
All
podcast.
right, all right, all right, yeah,
but
all
but
right.
I had a dream about them, and then I texted them. I was like, "Hey, just wanted to say hi," because like in the dream, I'm like fuck, like I gotta text this person. It's been a while,
Yeah.
so I felt like it would be so weird. Like, hey, I just dreamed about you. Wanted to say hi.
Uh,
I don't know. It's crazy. You can't control your dreams. Like I wish
I
you
know.
could. Like
Yeah.
lucid dreaming, that's probably sick.
Yeah. I know. That'd be cool to like try it. But I'd say go for it, man. Text it. Could happen for a reason.
Yeah, I can't. I'll tell you after the pod.
All right.
But
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So, what's the biggest take you got from this episode? We talked about a lot of great things.
Yeah. We honestly did. I would say something deep is the pain of regret is always going to be greater than the pain of failure. Always just put your best foot forward, and you can, if you do that, you'll never have to linger on what you could have been. And I'd rather go too far than not far enough. And whatever I'm doing, that's what I'm doing with this challenge. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, but you just have to go out there and try.
Holy shit, bro.
Hmm.
That was probably one of your best things. You dropped the mic right there.
Bro, thank you.
That was
Thank
crazy.
you. I apprate it. Thank you.
I don't know if I could top that. I mean,
Good
it's
try.
Monday, it's motivational Mike's day,
It's my
but
day. Yeah.
yeah. But My favorite topic we talked about was, I would say, the future and past, the hourglass, because I feel like so many people, I mean, I'm guilty of it, future tripping. I get so stressed out about what's not even happened yet. I
Hmm.
trick my mind into thinking that this person has a pattern of doing this, so it's going to happen again. And then I psych myself out, and then it happens again because I put it out into the world, and then it ends up happening. And that's such a negative way to think. Like a lot of people do that. A lot of people future trip and in such a negative way. And I think that you should just live in the present. It hasn't happened yet, so how do you know it's going to turn out the way that you think? So I'm just going to leave it at that. We both dropped some bangers at the end. So it was great talking to you, Mike.
Of course, you too.
Peace.